a lot of people were saying, well, this is just about economics. Who cares? This is just about big corporations suffering. Who cares? I think people need to understand this is going to impact everybody's life. If you're living in an area where there's literally decay, dilapidation all around you, and the taxes that you're paying to your city or your municipality aren't covering the basic infrastructure, no one's going to escape from this. And I think people don't understand that. So in my case, understanding life in Detroit, and again, I really love the city and it's great. I love the people. I love the way it is starting to come back. But that experience, I think, really spoke to me that we really need to think about what this means. Now, you talk about the socioeconomic. I mean, the economics, go beyond the city and the property values. It's the pension funds, it's the social welfare funds that people think. I think I did too at the time that the retirement, the cost to maintain each of us in a retirement is basically what the government or someone's been saving for when we get to that age.
Yeah, right.
It's not. What we're paying now.
That's a bargain with the future.
That's a bargain. You're covering the people who are retired now.
What the government has put away for us is debt.
Debt.
Yeah. There's no savings.
And then
there's a promise.
Right. And then the debt's a problem because...
Yes, that's for sure.
If you have a shrinking number of taxpayers, the debt's not shrinking. So the repayment on the debt actually becomes worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, well, and hypothetically, you can remediate that with immigration, but then that opens up another can of worms, which is no one really knows what the maximal rate of incorporation a society can manage without imploding, right? I mean, obviously, Canada, the US in particular, is an immigrant society, and that's worked out extremely well for the immigrants and for the society. But the idea that there's no upper limit to our capacity to digest and integrate, let's say, is absolutely preposterous. So, and we don't know, but the notion that we can replenish at the rate that we're losing on the birth rate front strikes me as, it's at least a debatable claim.